morning, Reina. How are you doing today?
Good morning. I'm doing really good. How about you?
Absolutely fantastic. It's a Monday. We're sitting right here in the center of fall. I mean, and The Voice is on NBC. I mean, congratulations on where you presently stand.
Thank you so much.
What is it like for you? Because I mean, 6 weeks ago this wasn't happening. Right now, it's like, wow, this is happening.
Yeah, totally. I mean, like when I did the voice and everything, I was like, okay, I got this, and everything. Until finally I came on TV and I was like, I did that. That's real.
I got to tell you that one of the reasons why I'm such a big fan of yours is that my granddaughter sat in the back of the car when she was 3 years old singing to us, and I thought, oh my. And then to hear your story, I mean, it's like it really does happen. It starts at such an early age, and when you hear it in someone's voice at such an early age, I mean, all you can do is just basically be their best friend and support them along the way.
Yeah, definitely. It's so cool.
You're part of the next generation. I mean, we've got millennials and Generation Z and stuff like that, but you are a beacon of light to those that are following. How is it that you're embracing this moment of being such an incredible leader?
I really don't know. I mean, I'm just trying to kind of just go with it. I mean, I'm really new to this, and some people will be like, "Oh my gosh, you did like amazing. You're really cool." I'm just trying to be really encouraging and super good about it.
One of the things that I deal with because I'm with iHeart and stuff like that is that creativity is one of those things. It can be a monster. It can also be your best friend. How is it that you were able to take your creativity and place it out there for others to see? Because so many listeners and viewers like to hide their creativity because they're afraid of bringing it forward. You're not afraid.
No, not really. I mean, I just posted on my social media, basically everywhere. I try to perform everywhere, try to, kind of like spread the message. Um, I I do a lot of that.
That's interesting that you bring up social media because I remember when I was a kid too. I wanted to be that performer. I wanted to be out there and stuff like that. We didn't have that while I was growing up. How important is social media to your present place?
I feel it's really important to me because that's where people I don't know can like see my content or I could look back to it or um yeah, no, you could see other people too and you could like collab and stuff. It's really cool.
What is your go to? Because I love Instagram. I love going to Instagram. The problem is, I wish Instagram came. You could instantly access it from computers rather than your smartphone and stuff like that. Is that, are you the Instagram queen or what happens?
Um I'm not like too much into like social media, but I feel like my go-to is probably Instagram.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Hmm. Yeah, and even with Facebook, with Reels and stuff like that, I'm so addicted to watching these videos. Do you find yourself in the same situation? Does it affect the way that you perform music or to do the everyday world?
Um, I mean, when I see other people sing or like reels and stuff, I think it's like super inspiring. It's super interesting. But I feel like I don't change too much my singing format, because everybody has a different style. Everybody has something unique about them. So,
Let me. You know what I just realized, Reina, is the fact that it's 8 o'clock right now in Carolina. You're out there in Arizona. Is it 5 in the morning where you are?
it's 5:07 right now.
Jeez, oh my God, this is? I guess this is part of the journey, then, isn't it? That you've got to get up at 5 o'clock in the morning to talk to a bunch of radio people across the nation.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Because I was wondering about, why aren't you in school? Well, because it's 5 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
So what does your average day plan out? I mean, it's a Monday. You've got school today. What do you expect to experience in your normal everyday school world?
Usually right after school, I have club soccer and then homework and go to sleep.
Wow. So let's talk about that soccer. Are you amazed? I mean, because Charlotte just got our first professional soccer team, and this city went crazy. I mean, just to, to have professional soccer in it. What is it? Do you want to play soccer as a professional or anything like that?
It would be really cool to play professionally. Right now, I probably think I want to go with singing, but the opportunity to go professionally seems like super amazing, but I probably don't want to go that far. I probably just want to play in college, probably get a scholarship, and probably go on with singing.
So when the one okay, I'm going to go with the scholarship thing there. So what kind of a scholarship would you like to do? What is that one thing you're putting your focus on? Would it be music business, or would it be something that would enhance the music career?
Yeah, probably something that enhance the music career, like college, like specified in singing or something like that.
Can you imagine what the marquee is going to look like with your name on it? Because I mean, you're doing something. Let's break this down for listeners. First of all, a lot of listeners connect mariachi music with restaurants, and that is not true at all. There is a history, and there is a real solid base when it comes to mariachi music.
Oh yeah, definitely. I personally have never, well, actually I have, but I usually don't sing at restaurants.
Good
I
for you.
rarely ever sing at restaurants. But I think it's a really cool way to get like tips or money. But I I usually sing at like stages or like festivals or charities or nursing homes and stuff like that.
Where do you find the confidence to be able to get in front of people at those festivals? Because, like I said before, a lot of people like to hide their talent.
Um, Honestly, I don't know. I just get out on that stage, but after the first time getting out on that stage and realizing the pride and everything of your culture, and you just gotta embrace it because that's who you are. And from a young age, I've always been taught to embrace who you are and just be you. And so after I learned this, and after I learned that I can encourage others of my culture, I just thought like this is it. Like I could inspire other people, encourage other people not to hide it because that's who you are.
Speaking of you being you, one of the things that you are on the show, you are filled with bright colors. Everything about you is about bright colors. Do you pull from that energy?
Yeah, definitely. The bright colors like give me so much I don't know, it just makes me like happier and
Hmm.
um way more confident.
You're so right about that because my color is yellow. Everything, I mean, that's my go-to energy power. What would you say is your energy power?
Probably a bright blue or red.
Yep. Yeah, well, red is wow. That's leadership. If you study what red is all about, that I mean, no wonder you're on The Voice on NBC is because that's all about leadership. So growing up in Arizona, I mean, wow. I mean, what a wonderful place to explore. So many different places because there's so much open land out there. Do you ever just go out there and just take it all in?
Yeah, totally. Well, like me and my family will go hiking
Yeah.
and yeah, we'll just like go hike a mountain someday.
Do you ever get to the Renaissance Festival out there in Phoenix, or is that pretty far from where you guys are?
No, it's not too far, but I've actually never gone.
Yeah, the same people that run that Renaissance Festival are the ones that do it here in Charlotte, and my God, it is so huge, and it's I just love the idea, and once again, it's full of color and vibrant music and stuff like that, and that's really what your story is. It's about sharing that journey through music,
Oh my God, thank you. Really cool.
and music has been a huge part of your heart, hasn't it?
Yes.
How do you fulfill it? How do you keep because creativity is one of those things you can't just set aside. It's always got to be activated. At your age, how do you deal with that?
I kind of go with the flow. Sometimes I don't know, just something will come up, or I'll ask other people what they want to see, or something, or I'll just get inspired by other people that I find online or something, and I'll try to like um, go with what's going on right now.
So when you say when you find other people, who inspires you? Because I do the same thing. I love listening to brand new bands and brand new entertainers because I'm looking for that next big thing. What are you finding?
Um, right now I'm kind of looking up to this girl who sings mariachi.
Hmm.
Her name is Angela Aguilar. She's really young too, and she's been singing mariachi for a long time, and she's pretty big out there. So I've just been learning stuff from her. I mean, I've been watching her videos, and I've just been really inspired by her.
Yeah, yeah. Now, do you find yourself growing in the rounds of maybe doing some salsa, merengue, bachata, anything like that?
I've never tried it, but I'd be totally open for it.
Yeah, because I mean, it's a different rhythm. It's a different listener. It's a different kind of dance. I mean, because I that's what I love about Latin music is the emotion from the inside the soul becomes a part of the dance on the outside of the body.
Yeah, definitely.
How do you? I mean, because even with mariachi, I mean, you've got to bring it out. There's got to be something going on inside your creative mind that says, okay, I need to bring this. I need to express more. I need to. You know what I mean by this as a creative?
Yeah, definitely.
How do you bring that forward?
Um, when I'm singing mariachi, I usually try to like feel the song, like how would I feel like if I was in this, and I try to bring that
Hmm.
emotion. And like sometimes like I can't like connect exactly with the music because I'm like never been through these experiences, but I like try to like see how I would do it if I was in those experiences?
I do know that because I mean, right now there's a brand new Tanya Tucker documentary that's hitting theaters, and she was a young country music performer, and she sang about things that were well above where she stood as a teenager. So you're right about that you're singing about things that you have not experienced yet.
Yeah.
So does that take research? I mean, how do you get it to where the listener can tap into it?
Sometimes I just listen to the song and focus on what it's about. I try to go over it and all the meaning,
Hmm.
and then I just go with it. I don't know how I do it. I just try to connect with it.
Have people approached you in the way? I mean, because I mean, I grew up watching Freddie Fender in the world of country music. I mean, that's how I was first introduced to Latin music and Latin performers in country music. There is a connection because no matter where you are, it's still all about storytelling.
Yeah, definitely. Every genre has a story.
Do you study the country music performers of yesterday that have gone through that?
I actually haven't.
Mm. Yeah, because you could really set up that stage because is country where you want to grow into, or is it just one of those stages?
Um, I would love to grow into it. Right now, it's in the stages, but hopefully, one day I get more into it and like I'll be able to like do something with it.
Yeah, because I'd love to see how Camila Cabello is really going to change you. Because I mean, oh my God, I'm a DJ. I know what Camila does to my dance floor. I mean, you've got to be feeling her energy.
Yeah, she is so ecstatic and like so contagious. She's awesome.
What's the one thing that she has said that has had an unbelievable touch to you?
Um, Probably um that everybody has like their own uniqueness. Everybody has their differences, and that like one is not better than the other because they can do something different than you. They're just different, and
Mm.
that's like really stuck because, of course, like everyone in this world is like different, and usually, in especially my generation, we like to compare ourselves or
Yeah, this is true.
be accepted. And it's really good to like understand that you're just different. You're not better or worse.
Wow. I was a jock on Cook Radio in Billings, Montana when Cyndi Lauper released the song Time After Time. To see you do it during this generation is mind blowing to me.
It's so cool. Yeah, definitely.
How did you prepare for that song? Because that song is still, I mean, it really connects a lot of people.
Um, I tried to look at the song because really I couldn't connect with it much because I've never really like lost someone or anything, but I really tried to connect with it and I try to prepare like because I really believe that music is really emotion. Like
Hmm.
you have to show emotion in music. And so that's really my big goal with all these songs. And so when I was practicing, I really focused on the emotion so I could connect with the audience. And that's how I prepared.
Well, Reina, you got to come back to this show anytime in the future. The door is always going to be open for you. I love where you're growing with your music. And like I said before, you are an inspiration for the next generation of music.
Thank you so much. Yeah, I'll definitely come back.
You bet. You be brilliant today, okay?
Yeah, you too.